repeated horizontal bands of red, white, and blue. The red color symbolizes the nation and the blood of life. White represents religion and the purity of Buddhism, and blue stands for the monarchy.
The government of Thailand is a constitutional monarchy. Its current leader is Bhumibol Adulyadej. Its economy is a well-developed free enterprise economy, generally pro-investment policies with strong export industries.
According to the CIA Factbook, the estimated population for July 2012 is 67,091,089. Also, the main religion of Thailand is Buddhism.
According to place branding and public diplomacy, current issues of Thailand include sex trafficking, the need to enhance nation's branding in order to compete in the competitive global marketplace, and the disadvantage Thailand has because of their image of sex tourism.
The capital of Thailand is Bangkok, and according to the CIA Factbook, it has a population of 6,970,000. Also, Thailand is divided into 77 provinces.
Thailand is known for many things, but it is also infamous for its sex trafficking industry. According to the Thailand Journal of Law and Policy, prostitution and trafficking have existed in Thailand for centuries.
According to Chaya Archivantikul, the Thai human rights activist in Thailand, it is a cultural norm to accept prostitution. Men in Thailand do not see prostitution as a problem, and because most policymakers are men, sex trafficking is not seen as an issue. According to Thailand Buddhism Society and Women, women are thought to be the lesser sex, unable to reach enlightenment, and because of the religion's acceptance of karma, women choose to believe that suffering as prostitutes is the result of their actions in a previous life.
With the industrialization of the country, families are beginning to sell their daughters even when they can afford not to, in order to buy electronics and up-to-date technology. According to the nefarious documentary, these daughters actually accept and prepare themselves for prostitution to honor his or her parents' decision.
According to ECPAT, the Thai government began supporting this industry in 1980 and saw this as a way to earn foreign exchange and boost the Thai economy. Bangkok is where this industry thrives. There are few laws about sex trafficking in Thailand. The two main acts are the Prevention and Suppression of Prostitution Act of 1996 and the Anti-Human Trafficking Act of 2008.
The government does not do much about human sex trafficking. Therefore, they are placed on the Tier 2 watch list in the U.S. Department of State's Trafficking in Persons Report because they're not meeting the UN's minimum standards for the elimination of trafficking. According to humantrafficking.org, the government has been trying to coordinate anti-trafficking efforts for some time, but non-government organizations report problems hindering its efforts. These hindrances include local political corruption, biases against migrant workers, and a lack of comprehensive monitoring system.
It is hard to tell how the media in Thailand portrays sex trafficking because it is a topic that people tend to shy away from. Thai law enforcement authorities cooperated with counterparts from around the world, leading to arrests and convictions of traffickers. However, some speculate media could play a more active role. It is also difficult to get an accurate picture of the Thai media in regards to sex trafficking because of corruption.
Social media play a role both positively and negatively in terms of its effect on sex trafficking. Unfortunately, social media has been used as a way for people around the globe to buy victims of sex trafficking. It also gives the sex industry a way to advertise their products. There are even tourist sites where you can choose your girl and pick a tourist package that includes women, excursions, hotel, and flight, with different options like cruises and beach getaways. New media also provides a way for sex traffickers to connect with prospective clients and other traffickers from around the world.
On the other hand, social media have been used to bring awareness around the globe about this issue. It gives survivors of sex trafficking a way to inform the world about what they've been through. Social media efforts also help to raise money for advocacy groups that fight against human trafficking. A few examples of active social media campaigns against sex trafficking are MTV's Exit, Shared Hope International, and The Blind Project. According to the Trafficking in Persons report, some shocking stats in the media have got the Thai government to increase its laws and policies, and in Thailand, arrests on trafficking or child abuse charges have risen.
There are many non-profit organizations dedicated to ending sex trafficking. These include ECPAT Thailand Foundation, UNICEF Thailand, and United Nations Interagency Project on Human Trafficking. There are hundreds, if not thousands, of organizations all over the world making an effort to put an end to sex trafficking. They are raising awareness and giving a voice to victims and survivors of sex trafficking.
After digging deeper into the Thailand sex trafficking industry, we have realized that not enough is being done. Therefore, as public relations students, we would like to tell you about some suggestions that we have that would help bring more awareness and change to this issue. Our suggestions include educating women, listening to victims, highlighting tourism alternatives, teaching families about sex trafficking, and increasing global awareness.
Providing women with education could be the tool they need to stay out of the sex trade industry. By teaching them how to sew, cook, read, and write, their chances of getting a job outside of the sex trafficking industry would be greatly improved. It is also important to inform these women that sex trafficking is not the only way to make a family proud or earn money for loved ones. Also, by educating even a few, those women could reach out to other at-risk women and share and teach them about not only the sex trade industry, but also skills that they have learned.
Victims of sex trafficking are an important resource that has not yet been fully utilized. By giving these victims a voice and letting them speak out to young women, it is more likely that the women will see them as a reliable source and take what they have to say to heart. This would also give a face to the industry and make it more personable.
Another way to fight the sex industry without directly talking about it would be to highlight tourism alternatives. For instance, there are beautiful beaches, amazing shrines, scenic mountains, limestone caves, ancient temples, historical sites, breathtaking rapids, and elephant excursions. These are just a few attractions that could be emphasized rather than the sex tourism industry. This would also make it more of a family-friendly tourism destination rather than just a destination just for men.
Teaching families about sex trafficking and the dangers it brings could discourage them from selling their sons and daughters into the industry. Perhaps if parents knew what they were selling their children into, they would be less inclined to just give their children away.
Increasing global awareness could play a key role in ending sex trafficking. Though there are many social media sites and web pages dedicated to increasing awareness, we still believe more could be done. Having one face to the campaign would help gain brand recognition and awareness to this industry, like the COMM 2012 campaign by Invisible Children. The COMM 2012 campaign helped raise awareness about the Ugandan war criminal and advocated for his finding and arrest. Sex trafficking in Thailand needs the same awareness boost, such as a viral video or a massive social media campaign, to show that sex trafficking still exists and still affects people not only in Thailand but around the world.